Today we're leaving Malacca and we are heading back to Kuala Lumpur, saying goodbye to this view one last time and packing up the bike. For some reason it feels like the bike is getting more and more full, even though I don't think we've really bought anything new. So I don't know how that is working, but pretty tight squeeze.
It's gonna be nice to hop back on the bike. We have been chilling here for the past 6 days or something like that, but it was really nice, you know, the pool, the gym, the room and everything like that. It was raining quite a bit as well, so fingers crossed it's not gonna rain all the way to KL.
We've just stopped at a gas station. We've done about, I think, halfway, maybe an hour of the trip so far from Malacca, and all I can say so far about the road is terrifying. It's horrible.
It's a little bit intense because there's loads of trucks, loads of traffic, and we are having to do like 110, 120 kilometers per hour on this tiny little bike, and you really feel the intensity, like everything's vibrating a lot because the bike is quite small for this much speed. But the thing is, going to KL, we kind of have to take a motorway because the whole city is surrounded by motorways, and if you go around through smaller roads avoiding motorways, it's like an extra hour from here, so double the time basically from what we have left.
Yeah, it's not nice. I'm just on the back. I feel like I'm driving as well. Like, I'm so stressed. My stress levels are like here.
Yeah.
And the middle lane as well. Like, I don't know why, but for some reason trucks drive in the middle but slower than the outer lane. So when you try to overtake, you just have to slam on your brakes. It's really stressful.
Nah, it will make it, don't worry. You're in good hands. So far we made it around entire Malaysia without any single issue. And all we have left now is, I don't know, just maybe one last drive, one last trip till we get off the bike, which is all the way to KL, and that will be it.
Mario's reached ultimate local level with his socks and sandals combination.
Okay.
Okay, boss.
Oh, yo.
Let's go. A lot of my body just cracked. I feel like my body can't take any more of this. Looking forward to get off this bike. The traffic driving into Kuala Lumpur past the port towns was definitely some of the most intense roads on the trip so far, with a lot of trucks and buses. But this was still the best way to get back to KL, and if anything, we were glad to be on a bike rather than a car, because we could avoid a lot of the traffic and queues and get there faster. As we arrived, we were met with those friendly KL smiles and waves, and we could see the iconic cityscape in the distance, which made us quite emotional, knowing we made it full circle back to where we started this trip.
So this is pretty much our area now. We're back to KL. And man, this is so busy compared to where we were before.
Actually here. We're probably gonna go and check in first. Doing like a little photo shoot here, right outside our place. Cool.
Yo, what a mission that was, man. Like, it was actually proper intense roads as well. But man, I felt like we got here way faster than I expected. So it was only like 2 hours or something like that. I said nearly 3 hours, smashed it in 2, and now we're back in KL next to our guest house where we usually stay, Burton. I don't think we ever showed you before the place, but that's basically our address here in Malaysia.
We were actually a bit nervous driving into KL because we didn't know how bad the roads were going to be. There's so many different layers of like traffic that we nearly took the wrong turn a couple times. But actually the roads were not that bad because we just done all of the country.
Yeah,
so
my fingers are still kind of like tingling a little bit from the driving, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it's good to be back though. My ass is gonna be appreciating a little holiday.
Yeah. I think it says.
Oh, sorry, someone's in the shower.
Right, guys.
Oh yeah, my bag is there and everything.
We're here. Boom.
With the view to Patron Street. Quite nice, this place.
And if you were wondering if we're traveling with all our stuff, we're not. This is our actual bag.
Yeah, there's more stuff like DJ decks and then my big knife for the jungle and things like that.
There's no way we would have taken all of our stuff on that small bike.
This is it. We pretty much finished the big drive now. Came back. What we usually do when we, you know, accomplish something, we have a little celebratory drink. So I got a little beer right here to celebrate. You know, I'm really happy. We didn't have many accidents or anything like that. We are still having a little bit of drive to do because the bike was not picked up from KL. If you watched our first ever road trip video, you've seen that we didn't pick it up from KL, so we're still gonna have to drive there another day to return the bike. So hopefully driving there we're not gonna crash or anything like that. That would be really ironic, you know, but hopefully that's not gonna be the case. But yeah, so far the road trip was pretty damn cool. We went through so many different parts, so many different roads, you know. It felt very different, like the northern part from the southern part, you know, the east coast from west coast. Very diverse, man. It was really worth it though, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's good to be back. The guy here always looks after our stuff for us, really nice. And the rooftop here is really cool actually.
Yeah.
You can't really find that in Chinatown.
Literally like the whole city center.
You can see everything, and Pasar Seni station is literally there, so you connected to the whole city.
Probably gonna have a little shower soon, order some food, not going out for restaurants, gonna stay in probably today.
We didn't even eat yet today, we're only having coffee and beer.
And beer, yeah.
Really healthy, great lifestyle.
Yeah, but we're not driving it anymore, so we legally can't do that now.
Just quickly gonna show you guys the meal that we ordered, because it's the meal that we order nearly every day when we're here in KL because it's just so good. So there's a lot of shawarma restaurants in Bukit Bintang, and there's one called Halab KL, and we used to order shawarmas all the time, like the platters and stuff, but then we found this oven chicken potato dish, which is still in the packaging. I don't want to open it yet. It is so good. Like oven chicken potato, guys, you should try it. We always get it with the yogurt salad, and they gave us 3 breads this time, even though I only ordered 1. So either they recognize our name from last time we ordered,
or... eat please, I'm so hungry right
Okay,
now.
let's just eat. So today we've actually moved outside of the center of KL because we wanted to move closer to where we were returning the bike, and we're actually staying near Kajang. It's way outside the center, like a half-an-hour drive, and we're staying in these apartment buildings. There's a nice view here. We're a bit inspired after Malacca. We wanted to stay in another condo again, and we realized that KL has a lot of cheap condos too. So we booked a place on Airbnb. It was like $20 a night for only 4 nights. Obviously you can get it a lot cheaper if you stay monthly. But yeah, we're gonna go and show you the place. Mario's very happy to be reunited with a long lost friend as well. This is the place. Woo!
I'm gonna have to stop because we're gonna have copyrighted.
Yeah.
But it's so good to be back for the decks. This is so good. I was waiting for this, you know. I was like piling up my little DJ sets. It's so nice to go back to it. But anyways, Olivia, it hasn't shown you around entirely yet. But look at where we're staying. For how much did we pay for this?
It was like $20 a night, which is high for our budget, but I feel like for what you get, it's pretty good in KL.
As you probably still, if you can't tell yet, we actually really enjoy having our own little place. So we have like a fridge, a kitchen, kind of like a home, you know. After traveling for so long, you kind of miss having your own home here. And for the first time in Asia, we see
an oven.
We don't usually see many ovens in Southeast Asia. And then have a little balcony here.
Got a washing machine.
Yeah,
it's pretty useful. You don't have to leave to do your laundry.
But that's not the best part. The best part is that if you can't tell, I'm dressed in gym clothes. There's a gym in here, there's a pool, and even a functioning sauna. Can't wait to show you as well.
Just come upstairs to the activity floor. There's actually like a little playground here and everything as well. There's the pool, so pretty good place to come and stay if you're with kids as well and families. They've got like a bit of everything for everyone. And this is a gym just over here. Pretty much has everything you need. You've got like machines, weights, running machines. And I really like how everything is kind of open air, so you can just walk around the edges, check out the views. And just over here, look who it is, burning off some fat. But seriously guys, we have just been driving, eating for the past 2 months. So come into a place with a gym for a few days, burn off a bit of fat, just get in shape a bit, build some muscle back. It feels good. We needed it. And KL is the best place to do that. The condos here are Really, really nice. It feels like luxury living, but really affordable. And you can also do that in the center as well. There's so many condos around the Patronus Towers in the center that have really nice views with the pool. We did stay in one like that before for like one night when we first came to KL like 2 years ago. You do have a time slot to go in the pool and stuff, so it wasn't ideal here. You can go to the pool anytime and stuff, so we really like that. Gonna go exercise now.
Right, so 9.5 kilometers later, I can barely walk, my legs are shaking, but it's actually really nice to get back into a bit of exercise because this Malay food is just way too fatty and we've already been growing too much fat, so it's quite nice for a change. Probably won't be able to get off the bed tomorrow though, but I think it's worth it though. So I don't usually film in the bathroom, in public bathroom, but this is where the sauna steam room is. Let's see. Oh wow, it's a Scandinavian sauna basically. Yeah, it's not very hot though. I think I'm gonna need to give it some time to heat up because I think you need to wait. Let's see what the temperature is on. 107. We need to wait a bit longer. This is, I know about saunas, a thing or two, been to quite a few. This is a steam room as well, so that's kind of cool. And it's a shame that like men and women are kind of separate. So usually like in Europe you have them together, but in here we can go. Okay, yeah, it's not very hot, eh? Waiting, it's very cold now. Waiting a little bit. Yeah, it's not very hot. Come back. Thank you. Instead, we're just gonna go to the pool for now. Pool is also really nice. Not sure if we actually even shown you, but this is the pool. It's pretty cool as well. Have a little sunbeds in here. Ah, nice man, like looks pretty cool. Like a mini, almost like an infinity pool kind of thing. It's just facing to another building, but it's still kind of cool, I guess.
Pretty nice. They've got like 3 separate pools here.
Yeah. Sauna was just not hot enough. It's just, yeah, you have to wait a little bit longer.
I don't think many people use sauna here. I mean, you just walk outside and it's pretty much a sauna.
No. The thing is, I don't think Olivia's been to sauna before, and I'm trying to convince her to go. She doesn't really want to, but yeah, no, sauna is completely different. It's like you have to like last.
I don't think you should. Yeah, Mario just went headfirst into the pool. It's not that deep. I was just looking at it like these kids are stood up, so he's gonna crack his head on the bottom. But he's still with us. Still alive.
Quite nice water, to be honest. It's pretty good. Quite nice water, right?
It's nice. Well, it must be nice to live in these apartments here in KL. I mean, it's pretty affordable compared to like if you were living in the West for a few $100s a month with a pool and a gym. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna wait for the steam room to heat up a little bit, go to the steam room and probably order some food and things like that, you know, have another DJ mix, and then later in the evening we are gonna go with Mufik to return his bike because, you know, it's kind of the end of the road trip and we still have the bike. We have been using it here in KL, but now it's gonna be time to say goodbye to the bike. So sad. It was pretty good bike, man. I wonder how much mileage we've done it all together. I have no idea myself, but I think a few thousand for sure. So in the evening we finally met Mufik, just had a nice lovely dinner, and now we drove back to his place, the first place where we started this road trip, his home basically. It is quite dark right now, but this is it. We've done an entire loop around the entire Malaysia mainland and we're back here. Feels pretty sad to be saying goodbye to the bike. I can't believe it's actually been 2 months. It feels like it was a week ago that we were here.
I know.
Learning how to drive in Malaysia for the first time. It's crazy.
I kind of wonder how many like kilometers we did all together. I haven't counted, but I know in Langkawi was around 60,000 and now it's 62,300. So I'd say like 4,000 to 5,000.
5,000.
Wow, that's a lot. Basically 5,000 is like going across the entire Europe. That's how much it pretty much is. That's crazy, man. We've been smashing out some distance, but oh, what a trip.
The bike was great. We didn't have a single issue at all.